Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing to build our Summer by the Sea, a kit by Mayberry Street. I picked up at Hobby Lobby. See, I just counted and now I forgot. I think we're on 27 and 28. I never can remember. So we put in a ton of our lights on our last one. We have both of our chandeliers in. I personally think they are way too big, but that's just my preference. In an actual house, I would never have chandeliers this big. But we have our front porch in here. This one is wired. We have our ceiling fan over here. This one is not a wired one. It is just a decorative one that matches up here. And then we have a decorative little one here. So I'm going to wrangle these cords together here and put them just in a little clip. If I can. I just want to kind of keep them out of my hair. So we are just going to jump in. Now I did kind of take a little sneak peek and I thought we were getting like super duper close. I was hoping maybe this was going to be our finale, but I don't think it's going to be. We still have a bit more to do. So first we're going to start making some some of those things, some railings. Ooh, so we need C59, which I believe is going to be our black wire, right? Yes. So we're going to be using this quite a bit. And then we need, so I looked at this and I'm going to do this slightly different. We need 3 B32s. So we need to get into our B21 to B39. And it's going to be these little posts, blue posts with 2 holes in them, which I do like this concept. Usually you just, in the past I've done tons of railings and they just kind of have you, okay, that has no holes. Do I need the holes at the end? Usually just stick like you would just put the wire on top, but I like it going, that's in the middle, so I like that. Nope, 32. Let me just double check myself here. Let's see, B32. There should be 5 of them with holes. Okay. There's one. We just need 3 of them for right. Oh, 2. That's not one of them. That's one. So all 3 of those have holes in them. Okay. And then, so they want you to just bend this, cut it, bend it, but then we're going to put a topper on. And I think it should kind of just bend them to the shape of the topper. Makes more sense to me. Maybe. So let me see what 33. Okay, we need 2 of them. 33 is going to be 1.8 by 5. So we've got a whole bunch of these slightly bent ones. What am I doing? one's bigger. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get all, okay. The ones that I know it's not gonna be, I can go back in for now. Because we're gonna do multiple, we're gonna do a couple different ones, so I might as well figure out the numbers of them all now. So that has holes. That has holes. So there's 2 more with holes. So then these 5 should all not have holes. And they are all the same. Nope, there's one with holes. Oh, see, I goofed there. Okay. I'm just going to put these in size order, and then we'll look at the book and know which sizes we need. So I don't understand the bent. Some of them are bent a lot and some are not. Okay, those are the same. Whoop. That one's bigger. So these are, yeah. And then how do you measure them? That's the problem. I didn't know how to, did I just measure the whole length? Those are the same, and they're both just slightly bent. So that's the same arc, just different sizes. Okay, one is smaller, slightly smaller. Okay, so let me see which numbers these are. So these were 21 through 39. One piece of this. So the 8.7 is 24. Have I used some of these? I think I used some of these. That's 34, littler one. It's like 5 centimeters, I think. But what is the 1.8? I don't understand that. There is no 1.1 centimeter anywhere on this. So I think these are 4.7, 4.9. Yeah, so that's 38 and that's 37. 36 is going to be, that's 36 and 33. And then I think that one's going to be 39. Okay. Which ones did I actually need? What did I say? 33, 36. 37, 38, and 39. Okay, I think, where's our little ones? I think that's 20, 23 and 25. Okay, so let me just scooch these over here, but in order, because otherwise I'm gonna have to do this every damn time. I'm still gonna have to do it every time we're in. And I need 2 of the 32s. No, I have those, 2 of the 33s, which is the 5, not the 5.6. Okay, so these 2. Ah, I know, I'm probably making it more difficult than I need. So I need 2 of these. And where did my black wire go? Oh my gosh. Really? It just, there it is. At 12 centimeters, okay. And you guys know how I like to kind of straighten them out using my ruler if I can. This one's got some pretty good kinks in it. It's a little bit stiffer than the gold. I mean, it's still not hard. It's still pretty pliable. It's just not as soft as the gold. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Oh, this is, we're supposed to bend it according to the template of A10-34. What is that? Let me, just go ahead and cut them the same. Oh, 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 oh. Now what is template A10-34? Okay, so what makes more sense. What I was gonna do was just bend them according just on there, but they actually give us the bits to bend. Oh, and they give us those. Okay, good. I was really confused. That's our ladder in our pool for later, and I was like, how they show it already installed in the pool, and I was like, how am I supposed to know what those look like? But okay, good. We have these. Now I'm not going to cut these out or nothing. I'm just going to simply. First, we need to put one of them into the center. I didn't want to bend them first. Maybe I should have, I don't know. This is too long, y'all. No, that's okay. Okay. One wire at a time, let's see, and yeah, one edge at a time. I think it'll be easier to try to bend it correctly. See, I keep making it too, like, squared off. I understand what I'm trying to do, but it's just kind of squaring off when I'm using my nail. So I bent it around my, around my blade. and then it's easier to unbend where I want it to unbend versus trying to. These are a little bit long. So being very careful not to try to unbend the one I've already bent. I'm gonna try to just use it as my template. I'm going to go ahead and cut them down to the template size and hope I don't not shoot myself in the foot. Okay, now thread these back through. I don't know why I keep trying to do 2 pieces of wood. I just need 1 for now. 2 pieces of wire though. Okay. So I'm going to, where is this going first of all? This is going, okay. Man, why did we have to put our roof on first? I hate that. I hate this roof being on. We're going to be working on this side over here along this edge. Now do we have, so we have a square here, we have a square here, and yes, we have a square right here. So I'm just trying to decide how I want to whoops. I want to take just a quick dry run and measurement, see, make sure that they're the right length before I start gluing anything. Why is this so difficult? Oh my goodness. Okay, screw that. I'm going to just stick one on the end. I'm going to do this end first because so it go in the corner. So I'm using the alcohol glue that they included in the kit. And I don't want them to stick past. So I'm going to put it on the ground and then just push them down to my table. But make sure that wood is flat. Oh, I knocked a piece off. Dang it. Okay, so if I glue, I'm just trying, oh, this is, It seemed like it was the simplest project, and I don't know if I'm just making it more difficult, but it's like not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, I knew that was coming. I'm gonna stick that one in. At least we've got to have a start. I honestly think I would just rather stick the wire on top of pieces of wood. Please just stay. Oh my goodness. So now put the glue in the little square first. Get that to hold. Sorry y'all, I seriously thought this was going to be a fairly simple one. I was like, yay, we get to start off with something I can handle, and I'm not going to feel like an idiot. But guess what? I feel like an idiot. Nope. Damn it. I'm seriously just trying to get the wood pieces to stay. I think I should have just put those on first. It came off. I've made I love the concept. I hate the execution. Yeah, they don't look as, those wires look. I'm just nitpicking. It's fine. So now we're gonna take these and let's see how is it in between? Oh, really? Okay, this is. So I was wondering how is it gonna go on top, but I don't think they go on top. They go. No, I guess maybe. They won't fit if they go on top of them. So they're gonna have to sit on the inside. Yeah, this is fun. Y'all know usually I don't have a problem waiting for glue to dry, and because I know we have to do it, but this is not optimal. This is not matching either. They don't match. They don't touch. I thought building it on the house would be easier because I've got the spacing, but might have been a little more difficult. I don't know what am I doing wrong, you guys? I feel like I've done something wrong, like out of order or something, and made it more difficult. This one fit a bit better. I mean, technically it's a banister. I don't think it looks great though. Just saying. Ugh. Well, okay. All right, and then we got the 233s on top. Okay, now we're gonna make one not on the house, so that's good. We need B32, which is the last two with the holes, right? Yep. And then we need B34, which is 4.4. Okay, it's the short, straight one. And then we need 2 pieces of the black wire at 5 centimeters apiece. I know this takes a minute, but honestly, it's the easiest way I've found to get these at least semi-straight. Because come on, they're never going to be perfectly straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. so this is much simpler. There's no bends in them. We're literally just putting these here, putting the other one on the end, and then putting that one on top. Okay? Got it, got it, got it. Oh, it was in. I was trying to fight it and it was already in. Okay, and then this one. And see, oh my goodness. Stupid measurements. So I guess I'm just gonna scoot in one side for them to touch, I guess. Because they had us cut the wires way too big. Okay, not way too big, but still, they're sticking out both sides. I'm gonna break everything. It's such a small amount, it just keeps pushing it in. So I think that's okay. I did get a little bit, wish I could get a little bit off of that one, but I think oh, there we go. Right, now this is going behind the point here on a connecting of the one we just did. So it's just like a continuation. And our squares line up. This one was not perfectly square, this first one, so they're not. Nope, can't do it, cannot. I'll break it. What is next? Okay. B35, two of those, and then a B37. Okay, we're gonna swing around here now and work on the pull. 35s are the little pieces with no holes. So we need 2 of those. Three, four, actually we're gonna need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then 39, which is our biggest one. And then 38 and 37. 38 is the, I screwed them all up. What did I do? Didn't I drop one? Wait, did I drop one? Yes, I dropped one. Hold on. I almost forgot about that. These are the ones with the little hook, like, no, not those ones. So 37 and 38. 38 is the smaller. So it's the 2, just slightly different. It's 4.7 and 4.9, so it's only a little bit off. So the big one is going to go on the back side of the, now we'll put our post on first, but I'm just laying this out. And then 38 is next, which is the the smaller one, and then the bigger one. Okay, so just wondering, do I build it here and hope that the size, no. Nope. Now this is going on the very corner underneath that little light that has no lamp in it. There is a box there, so printed on the base. Now these are going to go along the front edge. You can see according to the square, we want it to sit kind of right against that edge, which is not going to be exact because this is a square and that's round, so they're not going to 100% match. Sorry guys, I don't know if I'm in frame, if I have been. One of the difficulties for me working on a second story on a bigger house is, and I've done this in the past, I'm so much closer, I'm trying to not stick my hands right in your face. And then I end up kind of scooting instead of, since I can't scoot down, sometimes I scoot back and I forget, hey, am I on camera? Okay. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do too? Okay, I'm gonna put my alcohol glue, I can't believe I just didn't do that over there, on the edges of the pieces I'm putting in now, right? Oh, it's getting so stringy. And then I'm gonna use my super glue and just a touch okay, don't twist. Dang it. I'm off on this one though. Can't get a hold of it because it got to hold the post too. There we go. But now you dipped. Come on, I thought this one was going to be so much easier. The hardest part, I think, is getting them not to dip down around the curve area, like right here. It wants to fall down. Okay, maybe. So now the smaller of the two arches. And I think part of it is the angle of these posts. So if you're not like spot on, they don't line up correctly. See, this has already moved my post from where I originally put it. When I tell y'all I'm sweating right now, I'm sweating. Only part of it's from the heat. Part of it is, see, now this is popping. I should have done this on the table. Nope, stay where I put you. Stay where I put you. Oh, no, I'm glued here. No, let go. I think we may have gotten it. This one still wants to droop. I think I'm as close as I'm gonna get, or else I'm gonna start breaking pieces. And you know, we don't wanna do that. So nothing's perfect. Of course not. It would not be a Mama Fox Studios production if everything was perfect, right? And if nothing was ad-libbed. All right, so now we gotta cut off C52 according to template A10-35-1. I know what this is. A10-35-1. And we're gonna do 2 on one of the others. This is our transparent paper. This is the reason I had to measure the other day to find out which way to cut one of them, because I need to cut these lengthwise. I'm going to trim them up because I need to be able to get both of these in the amount of that I have, and it's just easier for me to see the correct size when it's the template's already cut. Now, yes, that does mean technically I cut it twice, but if you can hold this on there and cut correctly with extra paper, go for it. I just can't seem to do it. And you know the drill. If you don't want to watch me cut, go ahead and fast forward till I start assembling again. No sweat. I don't take offense. The transparency, I'm also going to use the scissors. I find it a little bit more difficult to cut the transparent paper with a blade. I mean, I've done it, but so we need 13-1. Yes, okay, so get that lined up along that edge. It does say to cut off. Oh, cut it. Okay, so it's gonna go on the inside, y'all. On the inside of our balcony. So I'm gonna just see how it measures in. And that's why we needed to put these posts on the outside of this edge so that it would have room for this to sit on the inside. Oh, well, if my post would stay up. I think I cut a little bit high. It's all a little bit high. Okay. So this post is, I'm going to connect it to the wall because it's not. Usually I don't like to put my things up against, glue them against walls unless I have to, although there is no paper on this, so if I have to pull it off, it shouldn't like rip anything up. Okay, so I'm gonna trim it a bit and I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm not gonna, yeah, that's 2.3, and that is well, if I could see, like 2.1 maybe. So I'm just going to, I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm just gonna trim off a small little bit here, not too much, but I don't want it sticking up over the top. better. Okay. So, this one just, I'm hoping this will help keep this up. There should have been a support here. So I'm trying to decide. I have not had great luck with glues on this transparency in the past. So I think I'm gonna try the alcohol glue. I've obviously new to alcohol glue, so I don't know. Not used it before. So I'm not gonna leave like a clump. I'm just gonna kind of like spread it on there. So I'm pushing the tip onto the transparency paper. So it's not like a bead, it's just a smudge. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom because there's no railing on the bottom, but it will sit on the ground. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Without touching any of it, right, Missy? Yeah, sure. And I'm going to see exactly what I'm doing the whole time. Yep, okay. Sorry, I am just in a mood today, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have recorded. I'm a bit sarcastic today. It's kind of my default. But I just needed something to get my brain off of other things, and I thought this would be a good option, and now I'm questioning it. Okay. Yeah, what side did I put the glue on? That would be good to remember. All right, so I want to start in the back corner here. I want to walk it around the bends. Oh, that worked rather nicely. And yes, it is helping hold that up. Woohoo! Oh, unless I push it down. Wow, okay, that was the easiest part, and usually when I work with the transparent sheets, it's the hardest part for me. That was seriously the easiest part of that whole banister. I cannot believe that. That corner was oh, I wasn't quite in the corner yet. May have cut that just on the corner edge, just a little bit short, but that's okay. We're not above. Pretty even all the way around. Nice. Okay, I approve of that one. That was good. Now what are we doing? Okay, so I did that one. So is that just the final picture? Okay. Now, oh, one more. And it's going to be on this section. So we're going to combine, pull the two banisters all together. So we need 35, 30. Okay, so we have one of the little posts left with no holes. 36 and 36. They're the only ones that are two-pieced, so those are going to go there. And then this will be, and then our template, our this stuff, you know what I'm saying, transparent on 10-35-2, which I just already cut out, so we'll just get this cut out. probably gonna have to cut it down a little bit because yeah, I think it's the way I trimmed it. Obviously, yeah. But let's see first. So yeah, just a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and trim that. Go ahead and do it now. Okay, we'll try that. But, so I'm gonna glue, instead of putting our post and then these like I did before, I'm gonna glue these to the post first. Wait, if that's standing up. I almost did it sideways. Do it upside down, Missy, duh. Oh, wrong end though. Haha. Flat end goes on the post in the center, Missy. Not curved. I was like, why is that angle so severe? Just verifying my my sides. Easy because we just mirror the other side. With that straight. Okay, now these are probably going to attach here on the, I don't know if they're going to touch because we've had issues with the lengths. Sorry, I had to hydrate. Come on. Yeah, we're almost at time. I knew this wouldn't be our last, but I thought we'd get more than this done. It was this railing, this first railing that just mangled me up. Oh, come on. My alcohol glue on the bottom while it's sticking up here. I'm gonna go ahead and in the hopes that these line up, put some glue on these edges. But I'm kind of to the point where the transparent will help, so I'm not gonna fight them. I might fudge them a little bit, but I won't fight them. Okay, we're gonna find that. Okay, that one lines up nicely. Good job. Almost. It's just like the post maybe was twisted a little bit because it's not flush, but it's close. So better than I thought it was going to be. And look how much easier that was. Why didn't I do that all around? All right, now where did my transparent cutout go? There it is. All right, so let's test it first. Okay, this piece of wire is gonna trip me up here. And yeah, this one is not dropping anymore, so it does help with the stability. Maybe I also should have done this before I put it in. Well, we've got to get it in, so I'm gonna do, I like the way I did it before. With just kind of, oh, but I was trying to measure the height. No, we're good. Okay, so just kind of rubbing and kind of leaving a smear of the glue and not a bead of it. And then on the bottom part, same thing, just a smear, not a bead. And by that I mean I'm just putting the actual nozzle right onto the page and just rubbing it along with a very, very light pressure, especially on this container, this tube. Super light pressure. I do got to get it to come out though, because it likes to just flow out sometimes. All right, and what side is my, this side? Okay. Oh, it's a little bit long. Dang it. And it's not going to set in there correctly, so I've got to. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Okay, we have banisters all the way around the top, or all the way around the second story. Now, what are these two left for? Please tell me I didn't miss them somewhere. Huh. They were what, the little ones were, was it 23 and 25? There's a 24. Oh, we have one more banister. It's down here on the first floor, but we're gonna go ahead and call it here because we finished second floor banister. So when we come back, we have one more banister to make. Well, I'm not saying that's all, I'm just saying that's next. We will make another banister down here around this, and then we will make these little, these are going to be a little ladder right here for just out of wire. We'll make that, and then we're going to put a little bit of something in the front of the doorway here. And oh, and probably get to it next time. We get to wrap some more ribbon, guys. Remember the ribbon wrapping? Yeah, I said we had some more to go. Yeah, that's coming up. Yay. So I'm gonna leave these here because I don't want to lose them. And I'm just trying to get this wrapped up because I have such a disaster on this workspace. I'm glad you guys can't see it. I'm a bit embarrassed because I generally work very organized. And I don't know what happened this time. It's bad. It's because I have more room and I just kind of went, oh, I can set that over there instead of having to put it away right away, right? And then I just didn't ever put anything away. So, my fault, 100% my fault. But that goes there. We still have a few more paper things to cut out that will go in when we start putting things on here that are pre-made. We will use some more papers. All right, that's it. I'm done. All right, thanks guys. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, we don't need that anymore. That little template, that was useless. That was junk. I should have just done it the way I thought I should have. Anyways, thank you all so very much. You make my day so enjoyable getting to talk to you. I never know who's listening, and it just kind of, some days it's about nothing and some days it's pretty good. Today was just about what a mess I made of this banister business, and that's okay. Because without you, I would say I would have to say I talked to myself, and now I can just say, no, I talked to my YouTube people. So thank you for being my YouTube people. All right, I hope to see you on the next build. Bye.